What's up, everybody? We're now live. Thanks for everyone who comes in today. We got me, Yash, Dale might be hopping in here. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's a big Sunday today. It's a big Sunday. We got me and Yash playing in our biggest fantasy football league. Should be a battle. Stick tuned to the end of the stream. We'll show that
Undefeated team
matchup.
versus the old heads, bro. Uh-oh.
Number 1 versus number 2 seed battle for the bye week. It should be a good one. And today's a good Sunday, Yosh. I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm thinking it's a great Sunday because my Raiders won't be taking an L this week.
I'm a little scared just because the Niners matchup doesn't look too fantastic right now. Oh, wait, no, they played the stinky Texans. They should be fine.
Did you see the Texans are favored?
Yeah, I did. I
Interesting.
saw Jalen Dole was like a 7-point projection this week, so I started him.
Oh, yeah. All right, so quick game plan for today. We're going to hop in 2 of these Deposit Kingdom drafts. These should be pretty quick. Just kind of talk through some player takes. Then we are going to go through all the games happening today and talk about any leans we have, any players of interest in those games. And of course, if y'all are in here, make sure to fire off any start sit questions you have in the chat or just any other fantasy questions. Fire them off. We'd be happy to answer them throughout the stream. That being said, I think we'll just
Oh, it's National Tight Ends Day.
hop into one of
That's
these
what it is.
guys. It is National Tight Ends Day.
Kittle's going to drop
Well,
like 20 today, by the way, guys. I'm not starting Kendrick Bourne,
I sent
unfortunately, this week.
a Kittle Kincaid touchdown combo slip.
You should
in our
have put Pitts in there,
Discord.
dude. I feel like Pitts is gonna have such a good game for some reason. I think this is gonna be like his time.
This is the Kyle Pitts breakout today.
I mean, dude, it was like last stream we were talking about the slot usage, right?
Mhm.
And Drake London was the only other person getting in the slot. Like maybe Casey Washington, 6th-round pick, get some Drake London usage, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a Kyle Pitts Bijan game. Mooney might give you like 13. I was trying to pick up Mooney in a couple of leagues this morning.
Is Algier playing? Okay, yes. I think I sent Algier anytime touchdown in the Discord for plus 140. I like that. I also sent Bijan 2 touchdowns to the Discord. I think I got like plus 200 odds on that. That feels pretty nice. In the soft matchup against Miami, obviously. Yash, the one thing I want to address, so we ripped some drafts earlier in the week, but just haven't been streaming much this week. But Lamar Jackson seemed all like he was going to be playing per all reports and practice status, and then just randomly got ruled out yesterday. So it was super annoying because I had been drafting Lamar in all my daily stuff for the week. And taking him and Zay Flowers stacked pretty often too. So I was pretty friggin' bummed when that report came out because
Yeah, there's a bunch of QB injuries this week. Like
yeah,
Michael Penix ain't playing.
uh-huh.
That's gonna be interesting.
It might be Jamar over CMC here.
Is Purdy even playing? You're gonna go Jamar over CMC against
Yeah.
the Jets.
Sauce Gardner not playing. Jets secondary super depleted without
Damn,
Sauce
Purdy's
Gardner.
still out, man.
And I don't love the Texans defense for CMC. Like, Texans defense is a tough matchup to really see like a true ceiling game. And I also feel that running back this week is a little deeper than the wide receiver pool. Like weeks past, I felt good about scrolling down for wide receivers. I think it's a little harder to do that this week, at least for like the top end ceiling outcomes.
Yeah. I mean, I think I like CD better at receiver though. TBH against
Against
PS2.
Denver?
Yeah. He dogs PS2 whenever he plays him.
Well, he's usually more in the slot, so he doesn't get shadowed by Sertan. Yeah, see, look, where I had Lamar in my ranks, I had him as my 10th highest player before he got ruled out. I really like this Saquon spot.
I'm gonna go
Mm.
rage bait RJ in our fantasy chat and tell him to fix his lineup. You started Lamar and Purdy.
Uh-oh. Funny.
I'm just gonna be mean about it too. Fix your lineup, dumbass.
Oh,
Don't call me stupid.
we don't get Saquon. We'll go Achane. Anytime you get Achane in the second round, that feels pretty good. Atlanta's not a great matchup for running backs, but it is what it is. I had been drafting Saquon and Henry over him, but I think you got to put Achane over Henry at least with the Lamar stuff.
I agree.
I still take Saquon over him. I just think this is going to be a great spot for Saquon this week.
I hope you're right. Like with Saquon, like I'm at a point where like I'm very close to parting ways with him in fantasy.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was talking to a guy in the sauna about this, bro. We were talking about Justin Jefferson. We were watching the game.
Hold up. There's a lot to unpack here.
The sauna talks go crazy. Mooney or Hubbard? I have Rico starting, by the way, leaning Mooney. I am too. I don't think Mooney's going to be like the top receiver today, but I think he's going to get you like good flex points, like 13.
That one's tough because Carolina has a good matchup.
But they have Andy Dalton playing. Is that better or worse than Bryce Young?
I honestly don't think Andy Dalton playing makes much of a difference on how I'm viewing the offense.
Really, you don't think it downgrades the offense at all?
No,
I think it was at a level where you just don't even care. I mean, it is Buffalo.
That's kind of where I'm at, and I think Andy Dalton's shown he can. I'm kind of excited to see what McMillan does with Andy Dalton. Like,
the veteran.
Andy Dalton's shown he can support fantasy wide receivers, and Bryce Young really hasn't. As much as we like Bryce Young as a dude,
Chuba should be trending up in usage too. I mean, last week he was just coming back from injury.
I might be on the Chuba side of this just because I don't know how much pass volume Atlanta is really going to get. Like, they might just run the ball 40 times against Miami.
I mean, they ran the ball like 31 times last week, so. And if Chuba just gets lucky with that touchdown for you, like he'll be fine.
Yeah, I think I'd prefer Chuba. Talking through it. All right, so we started with Achane, Chase, and then we got Henry to fall to us, which feels pretty nice. I'm thinking Chris Olave here. Tampa Bay has struggled in the secondary this year. And Olave's shown that he has a really high workload. Fine taking a shot there. It's tight end day, so I think the place is scroll down a little bit.
Again. I'm telling you, I like Kyle Pitts, bro. I like the matchup. I like the injuries. I like the talent.
We have Achane on the other side, so maybe we'll play it that Dolphins keep it close.
I don't know why Schultz is going ahead of him. This makes no sense.
It's because just everyone's out.
Give me Noel. You guys are supposed to be my enablers. Now I'm confused. LeBron's go Hubbard, and you're starting Dowdle, so you'll get like all the Panthers points.
He's starting. Yeah.
You didn't beep that, bro?
If he's starting Rico, I might go Mooney just to like.
You don't want to capture all 30 carries for the Panthers.
Yeah, I don't like starting two running backs on the same offense. I just play it through one of them. Do we take Joe Flacco?
Rico or Hubbard? Let's talk it through for LeBron's. We don't got very many questions.
I'd play it through Rico. I think Fields is a good scroll this week. I know we've talked about not liking him, but that's super scary. Soft matchup.
That's so scary. What are you talking?
Well, think about it.
Okay, well, we're taking Pitts here. Okay, so that's good. How many picks do we got until your next one?
Let me talk through Fields this week. So Fields obviously going as QB 10. Wasn't drafted early in the week. Very soft matchup against Cincinnati, as we know. Cincinnati struggles to tackle. They struggle with speed. Those are two things Fields can take advantage of with his legs. Now we
Jets
know
offense
if we
should have
want.
the ball a lot because their team sucks and the defense is missing key parts. So the Bengals could just score a lot. Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah, could be a high scoring game. And Fields has no risk of getting benched today because Tyrod Taylor's out. So we know he's playing the full game unless there's an injury. We know Fields can be productive for fantasy. He was literally going as QB1 in these drafts 2 weeks ago when he had a matchup against the Cowboys. Now he has another soft matchup and he's going as QB10. I know there's no Garrett Wilson, but
You
I
took T in this, right? Or
I
who'd
took
you take in this?
Jamar.
Okay, so I don't hate it either. You have a Bengals player. You're betting they're
Mhm.
going to be high scoring.
I just think it's more of a ceiling than taking Joe Flacco.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I like playing it through Fields. I've been doing some of these drafts on my own. Yeah, I mean, but in these, we're playing for the ceiling outcome, right? It's exactly
It's either
LeBron.
first or your last. Yeah.
Like if he gets 4 points, I could really care less. I think getting him as QB, Justin Fields, that's not being drafted in 100% of drafts, is going to give you so much positive EV if he hits.
Who
Like
is
really,
the Jets backup QB?
it was Tyrod Taylor.
Brady Cook. Who the hell are you?
Oh, we get sniped on him. Wow. So someone else was thinking through this the same way I was, that now we got to panic pivot and go to someone else. Let's go Caleb Williams. That's
Beat
what
up
I'm
Baltimore.
thinking.
You don't
Baltimore's
like
actually gotten more
you
healthy,
don't
but
like Jones? Baker?
not really. I think I want to play. I feel okay about Baker. It's just they're so hurt right now that it's like I don't know.
Annoying. You really have to
Yeah,
bet on Baker being good instead of the team being good.
yeah. I don't really love that game script. And same with Indy, Tennessee. I just think they're gonna destroy them. So I don't know how much volume is really going to be there for Daniel Jones. I think it might just be a JT spot. All right, we're gonna hop in one more of these. Yeah, and talking about that Fields thing a little more. I want to be starting him, and if it was like a week starter, pick a starter. Like you're picking starting between him and like a Dak or Matt Stafford, or Stafford's not playing this week, but you get my gist. Like players in that tier, I'd probably lean to starting the other guys. In just like your traditional fantasy format, but in a tournament like this, like go take a shot on Fields.
I like it. Trying to think of like sneaky players I like. I want to figure out like I mean it's already 9 a.m. so there's not a lot to be figuring out. But I want to develop like a strong take. Maybe a Titans take. God, I want Cam Ward to just do something. Please. Please. He's trending up. I mean, his completion percentage was like finally over 70% for like the first game ever. If I beat Brandon in fantasy, it's gonna be miraculous. I'm starting 3 tight ends, like and of course, Njoku's playing today. I don't know if anyone in the chat knows that. I don't know if that makes a difference for anyone, but definitely makes me less confident about Fannin. Even though I am gonna still start him in my tight end premium league. Anthony, you're muted. I don't know if you're
My
yip
bad.
yapping.
Yeah, I just said we snagged the 103 again.
So who are we thinking? Just which other RB falls to you? Or are you taking Jamar again? Or are you gonna diversify with some CD? What we thinking?
I'm thinking Jamar again and just doubling down on my Jamar take. I took CD here. After this draft, I'll show some of the drafts I ripped yesterday. I had a team where I think I went I think I got both Jamar and CD at the turn, and that felt really good.
Oh, you know what we can talk over? Oh, how the hell? Oh, I'm sorry. I just did not even peep that. You got Jamar and CD in the same draft. What people just
Mhm.
paid in CD, I'm guessing.
Yeah, fading the matchup probably. It doesn't feel great fading CMC, but I just see the ceiling more for Jamar this week than I see it for CMC. Does that feel wrong to you? I don't
No,
know. Maybe I should get around to CMC.
but like CMC is about to be the first 1,000 for the 1,000 receiver of all time. So
Let, I can be convinced to change my ways. Let's get CMC. Let's see if we can get one of the receivers to fall to us. If not,
and
we'll
they're
go
playing
ahead.
their old DC, bro. D'Amico Ryans or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Head coach. It's traitor, even.
James Cook goes 104. Then now that's someone I haven't been drafting at all this week is James Cook. I have been drafting some Josh Allen. I just think the Bills are going to struggle to run against Carolina.
Carolina's had
Maybe.
a good defense in general.
Yeah. Um,
It's like a weird game where you like the Panthers against the Bills, bro.
yeah,
It's
it's
in a
one of
weird
those ones where
spot.
on paper you're like, oh yeah, the Bills are going to destroy them. But then like you look a little into the data, you look more into the numbers, and you're like, this could be a sneaky close game. Like I don't know.
Sneaky clue. I mean, the Bills are a team you want to target for matchups. Like that's just a fact. So
All right, so we don't get any of the receivers. They just fire off consecutively. Chase, CD, Ekbuka. All right, so I think what I've kind of been approaching these drafts is I want to play it through one of the Bengals pass catchers. Like if I haven't been getting Jamar, I've been getting T late. I think T's a great scroll. I
what are
didn't.
we thinking right here?
I wanted Saquon bad, but he goes.
Achan Warren,
Should we
Smith.
go Smitty or Josh Allen?
Hmm. I mean, I just don't really like who he has available to throw to. I mean,
Let's
I
go
think he has
Smitty.
to throw to Keon and some other bum.
Or do you go Tyler Warren, National Tight End Day?
I mean, Tyler Warren's a safe tight end one, but I mean, the scroll down for Kittle seems better value.
Yeah, let's go Smith. I don't know if I want to stack CMC with Kittle, but I like the other tight end scrolls this week. I like a Goddard a lot. I like
Goddard
Schultz.
would
I
be
like
nice.
Otten. I like Pitts. I like Kincaid. I even like Loveland, Mason Taylor. Like
Oh, Curtis Samuel game. Watch out.
oh no, Frizzle. Oh no, dog. Good to see you, bro.
Look at not Coker.
Frizzle's changing his ways.
Should we call it? I have a weird start sit we can talk through real quick. I have to start or sit Elick Iomanor because Drake London's out and like my entire team's on bye. Elick Iomanor, Downs, Coleman, Pollard, or Judy, which is just a waiver wire pickup. Which
All
is
right.
kind of hilarious that Judy's just chilling on our waiver wire. No one wants him.
Derrick Henry or Hurts.
Hurts.
Yeah, I'm thinking Hurts. I just been getting a lot of Henry. Want to play it through someone different. And we've been getting a lot of Saquon too, so this is a little bit of a way to diversify.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's just
Hurts.
say, the Saquon revenge game won't happen. Saquon's been inefficient on the ground. O-line has been good, not great. Tush push is a thing.
Yep. Always.
I'm kind of wanting to pivot to Jalen. Dude, Jalen Noel projected 10 points now. Like, I don't know why his projection just keeps going up. I'm thinking Jalen Noel maybe over Io Manor, but I kind of like the Io Manor
What's up,
receiver
Mando?
one. Oh, it's good, Mando.
I'd probably Colts secondary is a good one to target for Io Manor. Like, could be a sneaky fun game for Cam Ward with some garbage time work, but like the Colts also control a ball so much. Oh, we get
Or am I missing the fact that Van
Higgins
Jefferson kind of
goes.
him, bro? You don't like Dikey over Io? See, that's what I'm thinking too, Frizzle. Like, it's such a weird, like, just you're just betting on like some late round guy to possibly be good. And that's kind of why I wanted to bring it up because it's like just all ugly names that you guys probably have access to too.
I think I am probably going Noel over Io Manor, just because I think the game script will be a little better.
I mean, I can pick any of these guys up off waivers right now. Yeah, Dikey. I mean, Dikey just got there, or Dyke. I don't know how to say his name. He only
DK.
got there because the Tud, honestly, for reception, 70 yards. He was like a deep ball guy. What did Van Jeff do? I think he just didn't show up on the stat sheet, but he had a good game. God, man, they are not setting up Cam Ward for success when his top 3 receiving options are all just people who barely make the practice squad. Like, it's disgusting. Oh, a little scat pack.
I mean, Io did stuff the first couple weeks, and DK, that was his first time. I think he scored over 6 fantasy points was last week.
I think people like DK because they're running with the new coaching staff narrative. Maybe he takes Calvin Ridley's role as a deep threat. Who are we thinking here?
Pickens falling this late is tempting, but also like I think he's gonna be the one that gets the Surtain matchup.
PS2.
Yeah. I kind of like taking Goddard with Smitty and Hurts, and we just play it through the air. And we took Scatabo on the other side here, so we're kind of playing that this game is close game, back and forth. Yeah, which I could see. Wide receiver now. I don't mind Tet. I still feel okay about Zay. I think he could kind of just get fed with targets here in this spot.
Maybe Noel is the truth, bro. Maybe Noel is the answer here.
Marvin Mims, Troy Franklin, both kind of fun against Dallas. Jalen Noel.
Maybe go Troy over Mims.
But
I mean, dude, Noel got 7 targets last week, and Dalton Schultz got 10, and that was just them figuring out a game plan. Like,
I do think I still take Tet over both these guys. What I'm gonna do?
What?
But I just wanted to talk through those scrolls.
Like, what the hell? Just did not talk about Tet at all. Just
You guys talked about Tet earlier in the show. How do you feel about Mason Taylor? Could get targeted this week. Friendly matchup for sure. He's the only should be the number 1 target getter in the offense, so we'll see. Who knows about the Jets, but hope he gets there. If you have to start him, I'm starting him in a few spots, and I feel okay about it. All right, so let's look at some of the drafts that I did for this week. This is the fun one I was telling you about, Yosh, that I did yesterday. I got Allen, Rachaad White, Chase, CD, Higgins, Goddard.
Jesus.
That one
Dude,
feels
Goddard
pretty good.
should maybe get you there. I feel like people are over focused on Smitty this week, and they're not paying any attention to Goddard like they should.
Oh, I need to set my swaps because see, this is what I was saying. I took Lamar in this one. Yeah. Honestly, it might not be the worst thing because I did take Lamar with Henry. I'm gonna set Fields as like my preferred QB swap. So then hopefully.
Frizzle, I strongly agree with Pitts over Mason Taylor, and if I'm wrong, you can personally be mad at me. I'm very high on Kyle Pitts this week. I think he's going to get you like 13 plus. mean, you have Drake London out. If you were here last stream, we were talking about the slot usage for Kyle Pitts when that's normally where Drake London finds majority of his success in terms of fantasy football. Kyle Pitts has that role right now. No London. I just expect that role to grow this week. You have Kirk Cousins in, should be a more stable passing offense. If we're wrong about Pitts, it's probably just going to be like a 40-point Bijan game. So
We took Drake London in one of these.
damn, we just took every injured player, huh?
Yeah, literally. All right, so we're gonna hop out underdog, and now we're gonna talk about these games. We're gonna make a pick. So I'll give you guys some background. This is my pick'em league I'm in, where I have to rank all the games based off points, 13-1 or 16-1 on a week with no buys. The top game being obviously the one I'm the most confident in, the bottom being least confident, and the points are rewarded for a win, and you just don't get anything if you lose. So, for example, I have Colts here at 13. If the Colts win this game, I win 13 points, and so forth. That's the way this works. So just going to kind of scroll through these picks, see if there's anything I want to change last minute, see what you guys are thinking on these picks, and see what Yash is thinking. So start off Titans, Colts. Anything of note for you, Yash?
I think it's pretty straightforward here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Falcons, Dolphins, same kind of thing.
I could see it being like weird upset with Kirk playing.
Yeah.
I have a decent pass rush for the Dolphins.
Yeah. I feel pretty good about the Falcons just because I think their strengths working in the Dolphins' weaknesses. That's something I've been really trying to think about in upsets this year, is like really trying to figure out like, okay, this is what this team does well. This is what this team struggles with. Like, this could work in their favor. Like Bills Panthers, for example. I might need to lower them because what do we know about the Bills on defense?
They suck, especially against the run, to my knowledge.
And what do the Panthers want to do?
Pound the rock down people's throat.
There we go.
Frizzle likes a Panthers upset too, bro.
Hey, you just talking through it. I think I need to lower the Bills a bit. I think I might lower them to about here, honestly. I might be even more confident in the Bengals, which sounds strange, but
I mean, they're going against an 0-7 team. I don't think it's that strange.
Yeah, let's do that. We pull up the Bucks a bit. Also don't know how great I feel about that. I might put the Patriots ahead of the Bucks. Talking about this Patriots game, I think the Patriots play very well against what the Browns want to do. The Browns love to run the ball. You know, Quinshon Judkins is going to get fed. The Patriots, their thing they're best on defense is stopping the run. And they have Christian Gonzalez over there to strap up the number one wide receiver. And the rest of their secondary is pretty good as well. I just don't think the Browns will be able to move the ball. I think the Patriots, I could see Drake May having kind of like a little bit of an tough game against this defense, but I still think they'll get there and win this game ultimately. Bucks Saints, any upset alert with this one, do you think? Any potential upset with the Saints?
I think there is. I just like the Saints though. They're a 1-6 team, but I don't think they play like a 1-6 team. I feel like they play like an even record team a lot of the time, and they just play like unlucky games, to be fair.
Yeah, I hear you. They've been competitive all year. Bucks didn't look so great last week.
If anything, that just means Baker has a chip on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Abuka should be a little healthier this week too.
I think this is a bounce back spot for Baker. I think they ultimately win this game. I just think they're too good. I think their defense, at least their front seven's really good. I could see Olave and Shaheed having a sneaky good game like we talked about. The Bucs secondary isn't exactly the best in the world. So that's something to keep an eye on for sure. Eagles, Giants. I think the Eagles blow them out of the water, realistically, this game. Maybe not blow them out of the water, but I just don't think they lose this game. I think there's no way they lose to the Giants twice in the span of a couple weeks. And I think this is a big spot for Saquon.
I hope they just dog him. Starting Xavier over Boutte, but my starting QB is. I don't think Boutte is a receiver you really care about stacking. Just how I feel about it. He's just a spike week guy.
I'd go Leggett. That takes us to Bengals Jets, where we were just talking about this, but I think the Bengals take care of the Jets pretty handily here. The Jets are beat up, and they're not good already. You look at their injuries. Just look at these lists. Tyrod Taylor, we already know, is out. None of these guys really matter, but then you got Sauce, Garrett Wilson, Elijah Vera-Tucker's still out. Just tough stuff for the Jets. And the Bengals, meanwhile, like everyone that matters is pretty much healthy. Besides Joe Burrow, obviously. I think Trey Hendrickson is playing, last I saw. Yeah. Frizzle stack just means QB with wide receiver on the same team.
You're basically making a consolidated bet that the quarterback's going to have a good passing game, so therefore the receiver will have a good receiving game.
For sure. Said Jets upset, Brees breakout. I do think I could see a Brees solid game for sure. I just think the Bengals have too much firepower and offense to lose, ultimately. If the Jets are able to keep it competitive, though, I think Brees will have a good game. Chiefs Commanders. This one doesn't happen until tomorrow, but no Jaden Daniels in Arrowhead. I think the Chiefs take care of them pretty handily, to be honest. Might even raise them above the Giants.
Extremely random news, but Zach Wilson won the quarterback 2 job in Miami over Quinn Ewers this week. Huge.
Interesting. Broncos Cowboys. We were talking about this one a little bit ahead of stream, but originally I had the Cowboys picked as my winner for this one. I just recently switched this to the Broncos, but I'm kind of thinking twice about it. I'm thinking back of going to my original gut and taking the Cowboys, but just taking it at one. The way I'm kind of talking through it is the Cowboys, their offense looks really good. And I know the Broncos defense is great, but with how this Cowboys offense has looked, like they've been firing on all cylinders. And I think they'll be able to still do so against the Broncos. Like, I don't think that means like a 34, 35-point game like we've been accustomed to, but I could see them scoring like 24, 27 against them. I think CD can still have a good game. It's not like Surtain's really going to be lined up on him the entire game. I think Surtain lines up against Pickens for the most part, honestly, just because Pickens is more of the traditional outside guy. And I think Surtain matches up pretty well against Pickens, to be honest. And the Broncos have been looking a little fraudulent. They barely got by the Giants last week. Barely got by the Colts in the beginning of the season. Barely. Let me just look at the Broncos schedule.
You get there in weird ways, which I don't like. They've been getting there in
weird ways. And the Cowboys, I just think the Broncos have kind of been trending down while the Cowboys have kind of been trending up. The Cowboys defense, like we were all trying to attack it in fantasy last week, like playing it through Commanders pieces, but then they just stuffed the Commanders run game all day. So maybe their defense is getting better. Maybe there's more bad on the Commanders. I guess we're going to find out today. Their secondary is super beat up. which that's something that kind of steers me back towards the Broncos. If you look at their injuries, it's bad.
I think the Ravens
Overshawn,
are going to get slammed today. I think you should look at their injury report right now.
the Ravens.
Just on defense, bro. Like
I'm
half
gonna
their
take
defense
Cowboys.
is like dead.
Lower them back to 1. That's my upset of the week. So originally I had picked the Ravens in this game, but with no Lamar, I don't know. Jack Alexander, Lamar.
I guess a lot of their injured people didn't really play anyways.
Yeah, the only person that I feel like is super relevant here is
Jair.
Matabuke. And Jair too. But you got Roquan playing, you got Kyle Hamilton playing. The Bears are injured too. Like they're almost their entire starting secondary is hurt. You got Tyreek Stevenson out, Jalen Johnson's on IR. Kyler Gordon's also out, also now on IR, and he's a starting member of their secondary. Like the Bears secondary was already struggling, and now they're just super depleted. So that's why I was attacking Zay Flowers and other Ravens pieces when I thought Lamar was going to be playing, because it just had all the writings on the wall for a Ravens passing game blow up spot. But then Lamar got ruled out. Do we think Tyler Huntley can keep it close?
I've never seen him keep a game close, to be fair.
Vegas has given him some credit. The Ravens are still favored in this game.
Trap. It's a trap game. Smells fishy.
Yeah, this game does feel very weird to me.
See Cole Kmet's out?
Yeah.
Colston Loveland finally? Or,
this could be the time. I hope so. Yeah, the Texans defense has been looking good. Talking about this game a little bit, this one I'm torn on because this is another one that feels a little trappy to me.
Niners pass rush is kind of beat up too.
Yeah, and we've talked about
and
the
that's
Texans.
like the one struggle that the Texans have had, just protecting the quarterback. So
for sure. Yeah, this one I was kind of going back and forth on. I actually do kind of like the Texans. I might take them and just hope their defense gets there. I'm with you, Frizzle. Let's ride with the Texans.
The Niners, Purdy out, Pearsall out, Kittle's back, which is nice, but
yeah.
I mean, you got to beat a team with Jawan Jennings and Kendrick Bourne. I mean, they've been doing it so far, but I don't know.
It feels good to pick a good defense at home. Their offense has been struggling, but like we said, tough when they face good pass rushes, and the Niners defense is super injured and have no pass rush. That one's not one I really would want to bet on, but just happy to pick and aside in this league. I'll probably lean towards picking the Texans just to get some EV on the rest of the pool. I know most people in this will probably have the Niners. And then Steelers Packers. I picked the Steelers. It might be crazy, but I don't know. The Packers secondary has been very underwhelming the last couple weeks. And we know Aaron Rodgers is going to come out of the gates firing in this one. We know Mike Tomlin's going to get the defense right. In Pittsburgh, Sunday Night Football, like I just think the Steelers steal this one. What do you think? I
like it. I like Aaron Rodgers' legacy game right here. This truly is an Aaron Rodgers legacy game, I feel like, bro. Yeah. He's on a good team going against his old team. It's personal. Like, even if he it's so personal.
Yeah, it should be a fun one.
Got Kyle Monagai and flex over Bill Brashard. All right. I don't know how I feel about that, Frizzle. I don't know how I feel about starting an RB2 over an RB1 in general.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Starting Bill over Monagai.
I'd probably go Bill, then Tajay, then Monangai.
Yeah, PPR. I still like Bill. I mean, it's just a workload thing for me, Frizzle. Even if you think Kyle Monagai is a better running back, like he shouldn't get 12 touches again, right? I just like taking Bill with the more secure job and workload.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, that's it for the game picks. And now we got a fun one to show you guys. This is the battle of the year. We got me taking on Yash in our big boy league. My team is on the left. Yash's team is
I'm
on the
so
right.
pissed Addison got that touchdown this
Yeah.
weekend, bro.
Let's start off with Thursday Night Football. Addison versus Keenan Allen. Addison takes it home, outscoring him by 3 whopping points.
Miller Fannin will get that back for me.
Heading into this week, the projections are damn near even. Yash is slightly projected to win, but it's close. It's close.
Do you
Yash
guys
has
think
got
I should start? Do you guys think I should start Theo Johnson over Harold Fannin with the Njoku news? Because
Yeah,
personally, I'm
dude, you
thinking
should do it,
about it.
bro. You should
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it, bro.
yeah, yeah. I'm asking the chat. I'm not asking you.
All right,
I
who you
definitely
got?
like Fannin as a talent better, but Theo Johnson is just running touchdown hot, which is something I like to target in my tight ends.
Looking at these lineups,
First of all, I
got
feel like you're like lying to me. The for sure is really throwing me off. I
chat.
feel
We
like
gotta
Theo
ask
will get a lot of the TDs.
what side. What side do you guys got? Do you got me or Yash winning this one? Who you got, Frizzle?
Derrick Henry, bum. Michael Pittman, bum. Kelsey, bum. Boswell, I hope he doesn't get 18 points. That's all I gotta say about Chris Boswell. Yeah, Frizzle giving me a little winky face, bro. Frizzle, that's you low key a rat for that, Brett. Definitely like the only start sit I'm considering on this team is just maybe a last second swap out for Theo
Wow.
Johnson for Fannin. Hawking 2-0 winning by 20. Yes,
Frizzle, wow. Hating, bro. Hating.
mind you, this is a week where I have JSN and Puka on my bench. Like, my team is so good. I love this team so much. It's my baby.
I benched Jake Ferg for Kelsey this week. Also, by the way.
Really.
Yeah.
I saw you shopping Jake Ferg.
Yeah.
See, Frizzle, this is like the fun in Dynasty though. Like my team was like good year one, but I've just like made so many trades. Like me and Anthony have a blockbuster trade like every year. It's kind of funny. You're gonna want to drop Pittman and Derrick Henry after today. That's all.
Nah.
Maybe Henry, bro, but Pittman should still play good.
I
feel
think
like
Henry's still
Pittman's
gonna
like a
get so
dog.
much volume. Yeah, this should be a fun one. I think we're gonna get out of here. Unless you guys have anything else you want to ask in the chat. Got these games starting up soon. I'm ready for them. I'm ready to sweat out this matchup between Yash.
Y'all got room in this league? We don't, Frizzle.
Nah,
I'm telling you, we
Frizzle.
should start a dynasty this summer, probably.
Yeah, this summer we'll start a followers or a Discord dynasty league. We'll get that going in the cord. That'll be fun.
Don't worry, Frizzle. You already got your spot.
Yeah, we'll save your spot. Yeah, our dynasty league, it's a 12-team league, and we got it all filled. It's mostly our buddies that we went to high school with, played football with. So
How old is this league?
it's
It's
a
like
fun
4
league.
years old now, right?
Yeah, it's year 4. I'm still going Bill. I don't know though. I see your thought process because I also don't feel great about playing Bill against the Chiefs defense. And Bill's shown that he has a pretty low floor. I could be convinced to go Monangai, Frizzle. If your gut's telling you go Monangai, dude. But also, if Monangai scores you 4 points and then you're going into Monday Night Football and down slightly and have watching JCM going nuts on your bench, like, can you take that pain? It's up to you. It's up to you to make that call.
Can you take that pain? I really want to investigate if I should be starting Theo Johnson over Harold Fan. I'm like talking myself into it right now. I wanted to start Wandale so badly this week, guys. 3 of my players were going to be players that Anthony traded to me. I could have started JSN, Wandale, and Josh Jacobs against him, but Smitty being receiver 1 is just way too tempting. I cannot bench that man, and I cannot bench Dobbins against the Cowboys.
Dude, if your opponent's playing Tony Pollard and Nick Chubb, start whoever the hell you want, Frizzle.
Oh my god, that guy. I feel bad for him. Because honestly, that's like a team I would have drafted. I was very high on Tony Pollard coming into the year. I didn't like any of the other running backs in Houston aside from Joe Mixon. I think I have some Nick Chubb shares. Oh, can I pick Tyler Loop back up, bro? Get rid of Blake Groupie. What are you bastards picking? What do you guys? God damn it! What do you guys took Tyler Loop? Oh no, he's still here. What's your guys'
Prescott,
favorite kicker in
Pittman,
fantasy right now?
ooh. Favorite kicker in fantasy? Oh, it's got to be the GOAT. Give me Chris Boswell, baby.
Let's see who's doing the best at kickers. Let's investigate like the weird positions. Let's investigate defenses and kickers right now.
All
Because
right,
we got 15 minutes before kickoff, some last minute start sits.
all right.
Why not? Why not get weird? Season total out of all players. Brandon Aubrey is kicker 1 right now. And then Eddie Pinheiro, Jason Myers. The Vikings kicker, I think that could be sneaky. McLaughlin been going crazy.
Wait,
He
who?
has, bro. Chase
Oh,
McLaughlin.
McLaughlin.
Bucks, yeah. Is it McLaughlin? I say
Yeah.
laugh. Dude, I feel like honestly, I'm looking at these kickers. I like the Vikings kicker. He's young, 24, 6th-round pick.
The Vikings kicker is good. Will Reichard.
Yeah. And like he gets a lot of blow up games because that offense is good, but like they just can't finish the job, I feel like, because they just
For
suck
sure.
at quarterback.
Yeah. Mano, give me Dowdle here, dude. We were just talking about it, but we think the Bills can't stop the run, and that's what Carolina wants to do. I think I could see a lot of volume for Dowdle in this one. The only worry is that if they just get blown out early and they can't really establish the run just because of the score. But even so, I could see Dowdle getting some passing game work. I'd lean Dowdle here. I own Brees, so I dropped Devin Neal to pick up Isaiah Davis. Yeah, I think Isaiah Davis is a better stash, actually, so I'd do that.
Especially if you just want to safety handcuff. I don't normally like handcuffing the same player, same team. Or you know what I mean by that. But I like doing it for Brees. Can you hear the Christian music in the background or or am I fine? I'll mute every time I'm not talking if that's the case. You can?
No.
Okay, good.
All right, fire off your last minute questions if you guys got any more. We're about to get out of here before these games.
Yeah, guys, I like the Vikings kicker. I feel like he's probably in a lot of leagues weirdly too. Jake Bates, consistent 9 points a week. Because what you really don't think about is like defenses really do be winning you games, bro. Like I lost a game against Anthony in a league where he's tanking because his defense dropped 22 and Eddie Pinheiro dropped like 16. Like, I lost our first ever dynasty season. I lost in the playoffs. I was like one of the best teams. I lost in the playoffs because I played Cam Akers and the Rams defense. And they combined for 60 fantasy points. And I was sitting there, I was just like, what am I looking at? That guy went on to win the league that year and then immediately dropped out. But
yeah,
defenses and kickers, man, like they really be putting in the work and you just don't even see it. Lions defense by far and away the highest scoring defense this season. Wow. Did not expect that. 92 fantasy points compared to.
It's got to be heavily inflated from what game was it that they just went nuts?
Dude, they dropped 19 points in 4 different games, and they had 0 points week 1 against Green Bay, and they're still number 1 defense. Even them not playing this week on their bye, they'll probably be defense 3 in terms of just points scored. That's insane.
That is insane.
Like, dude, wow. And the Broncos are like best real life defense easily, and they're only number 2. That's like really surprising.
That is crazy.
Go trade for the Lions defense, Brad. Go trade for them, bro. They're putting up like 15 points a week, and you basically got them for free. Like, that's so annoying.
That is wild.
Rams defense is dogging people. Seahawks defense is the one I like, personally. I think they're good floor, good ceiling.
Yeah.
I would say my
All right.
cutoff for defense is probably the Jags. Jags or Eagles are where I cut it off. If you're starting anyone who's not better than the Jags or Eagles, you're probably cooked.
Last minute move has been made to the lineup.
What's
to
this
play
last
Josh.
minute move? Dude, I might last minute move because here's my problem with Harold Fannin, right? It's not much of a problem. I think he's a great guy. Okay, I think Harold Fannin is a great player. And Njoku's coming back, so he's not going to get his 10 targets he got last week, but I think he only got 5 last week, actually. He's just getting, like, normal tight end targets is my problem. Like, week 1 through 3, it was like, oh, my God, like, he's a consistent tight end when all the tight ends stink. But, like, he's now just a middling tight end. He's now just, like, yeah, I like him. I love him in Dynasty. Don't get me wrong. But Theo Johnson is, like, he has a role with the Giants. Like, in my opinion, he has like a Darren Waller-esque role with the Giants in terms of how they're using him in the red zone, bro. Like last week or 2 weeks ago, I know he did get in the end zone, but aside from that, with Jackson Dart starting, he's gotten a touchdown every single time. Like, and we saw how Jackson Dart treats 6'6" guys, bro. Like, he liked little Jordan Humphrey just because he's a big target. He likes his big targets. He's a simple-minded quarterback, okay? I don't like Jackson Dart. He's very easy to tell what he's going to do, right? Like, Patriots or Bears defense.
Mando, give me the Patriots. Give me the Patriots.
Questions we like to answer.
At home, favored to win. All right. We're going to get out of here, fellas. Thanks for y'all that joined. Make sure to join the Discord if you haven't already. Drop a like on the stream. Sub to the channel. We'll be going live more next week than we did this week. Just kind of had a busy week. Apologize for y'all that were missing the streams. Thanks for tuning in again. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Frizzle, the Niners are going to make D'Amico